Good afternoon. This is Nereida Sirena with Celestial Soul Wellness, and thank you very much for watching. Today we're going to talk about how the eclipses are affecting the specific signs. Yesterday I mentioned in general, which is very important because as humanity we do have a common goal. Okay, so today we're going to talk about the individual. Right now I'm going to mention Aries. Aries, you have a lot going on. Okay, because this eclipse is happening in your sign. Remember, also, when we're reviewing this, please check your ascendant, your time of birth sign, your moon sign, and also your sun sign. Okay, please review all three of them because that's very important. You're not just one part. There's many parts of you. Okay, so in Aries, the eclipse is happening in your first house. This is your image, what you portray to others, how you how people see you. Not necessarily what you think they see of you, but what they do see of you. Okay? And so these changes can happen. It also could be your partnerships, all right? Because sometimes the way people see us have to do with our partnerships. So it's very important. A lot of times, too, those changes could be sometimes you're having a baby or your baby is leaving, meaning he's going to college, she's going to college. Okay, um, the way your partnerships, perhaps you have a new partnership, maybe there is a now reestablishment, a commitment, or there is a separation, hopefully not, but it may be sometimes separation is good to help one reevaluate their needs, wants, and desires. So remember, change is good. Eclipses are good. Now, Aries, sometimes you have a difficult time dealing with changes because you know, you're the one who wants to make the change, not the change happen to you. And that's a good thing because since you know a change is a must, it's inevitable, and you know already what the signs are, start making the changes yourself instead of having the changes happen to you. It's kind of like when you're surfing, okay? You know that wave is going to come. You're on that surfboard. So instead of letting that wave just knock you down, get up there and ride that wave to your full advantage, okay? Either you're going to go pipeline it, go on the other side, or whatever choices you want, or maybe do a flip-off just for the fun of it. But take advantage of the eclipse since you know change is inevitable, and it's a must, and it's for your soul growth, okay? So, thank you. Also know that you remember that we have Uranus and Pluto having its, mixing things up and really having sudden urgencies going on, and that's happening in your first and 10th house. So remember, your 10th house is career. Also, again, public recognition, okay? And the the way the when I say public recognition, could be if it's seen there on TV, in the newspaper, sometimes a settlement of a court or other happenings going on. But do know those some things will change things up, okay? And it also deals with the father image, an authority figure. So somewhere on there, it looks like the things are shifting, where you are no longer the knight, but you're slowly turning into the king, okay? And you're getting more reestablished. Past a year and a half, you had a lot going on, all right? Especially because Saturn was in your partnership sector, and now in your progress chart, because remember it's very important in your progress chart, it's still in that section. So not only is Saturn affecting the partnership, but also the way money is coming in through those partnerships. It's not very secure, and it's making you rethink and reevaluate, especially because you have Mercury going in that 8th house also. So a lot of contracts, if you're signing any contracts in the next month, really go over it with a, fine-tooth comb. Ask a lawyer or an accountant friend to review it, because anything signed during this next month will not exactly be what we think it is, okay? And that's because Mercury is retrograde. The communication is not doing so well, right? So also know that you might have some computer problems, car problems, and things like that, because Mercury just does that. And, back up your computer or back up all your files. If you haven't backed up your contacts on your phone, do it, okay? Because you will need those contacts, because it's not just what you know, it's also who you know and who you can ask for help. You're a very individual person, and asking for help is sometimes difficult for you, this is the time to do it, all right? And delegate. People are really there for you to support you. I know that, and that is a good thing. So, for the next 6 months, remember, this is a number of eclipse, so we will feel the effects, of course, depending on, if it's hitting your degrees, okay, for 6 months to about a year and a half. So understand those changes are necessary, all right? And like I said, embrace it and just make them happen. Don't let them happen to you. And I wish you the best of luck, Aries.